The Pulse School on RealAgriculture.com is brought to you by Saskatchewan Pulse Growers, DuPont Verticin Fungicide, and Nodulator XL.
All right, we are here with Heather Maskus, Project Manager for Pulse Flour Milling and Food Applications with CIGI. Welcome here, Heather.
Thanks, Lindsay. It's good to be here.
All right, now we are going to talk about using Canadian pulses, peas, lentils, beans, chickpeas in food applications, and some of the work that's going on here at CIGI.
That's right. So here at CIGI, what we're working on is the CIGI Pulse Flour Milling and Utilization Project, and it's a 4-year project, and we're about halfway through now in year 2, using some of these different pulse flours in food product applications.
So, you know, what might some of those products be?
Some of the products that we're working with were identified as being really important to the food industry. So we're looking at tortillas, pita bread, crackers, cookies, Asian noodles, pasta, batters and breadings, like pretty much anything you can think of, we're trying to work on it, especially wheat-based products.
Okay, and what are you finding so far? So you've explained to me a little bit about how you're looking at different ways to mill pulses, and then you know, what kind of flours those create, and then how you might be able to swap those into some of the foods that we know and love. And what are you finding as far as what it's working for?
So what we're looking at in this project and what we're seeing so far is that different pulse flours are better suited for some different applications, and that not all the milling methods produce the same kind of flour. And what we're really seeing is that we're able to produce these convenient, healthy food products using different pulse flours as ingredients.
And so, and you are headed to Toronto very soon to talk to some major food manufacturers about the opportunity of incorporating Canadian pulses in existing products. So that's definitely good news.
That's right.
What does this mean for, say, a Saskatchewan lentil farmer, let's say?
That's a really good point. Like, we are going out to Toronto, we're talking to food companies, and a lot of people don't really see maybe how that return might happen, but by talking to food companies about using pulses as food ingredients, we help shine the spotlight on these good Canadian crops that are healthy ingredients to produce more convenient food products and get more pulses on the shelf and consumed. It helps create value for our farmers and to get a little bit more demand in some of these value-added ingredients, and basically just returning that value back to Canadian farmers.
So what is it about pulse products that that really make them such a better nutritional option for some of these foods that that we're making?
That's a great question, Lindsay. Well, when we go and talk to some of these food companies, some of the messages about pulses that we'll be communicating are that, well, first of all, they're a gluten-free crop, so they have that potential to add a lot of nutritional benefits to some of those new gluten-free products. They also, when paired with wheat, provide complementary protein, which is comparable to protein that we normally get in our diets from animal proteins. And they're also very high in fiber. So all 3 of those messages are really strong with food companies, and that's what we're really trying to communicate about these products.
Great. Thanks so much, Heather.
Okay, thanks, Lindsay.